Má, tháng Mỹ ở Việt Nam láo rồi mà nói tiếng Việt nhiều. Cảm ơn anh nhiều, xem video của anh, học được nhiều tiếng Anh. Tiếng Tái này, nói tiếng Việt đi, nói tiếng Anh đi. Sao làm video mà không nói tiếng Việt? Cảm ơn anh, xem video của anh, tiếng Anh tôi giỏi hơn nhiều. Thằng tè ngu, không nói tiếng Việt thì tiếng mẹ về nước đi. Tôi là người Việt, cảm ơn anh đã dùng tiếng Anh. Nếu nói tiếng Việt 100%, video của anh xem view nhiều hơn. Welcome to YouTube.
Disclaimer, I don't get the hate comments that often.
So if you guys are wondering, these are typical comments that I get why I don't speak Vietnamese on my channel. But technically, I should probably title the video why I don't really speak Tiếng Việt on my channel. I'm not opposed to speaking Tiếng Việt. Just throwing that out there. So the main reason, and I do have other reasons, is to show the world more about Vietnam. You have lots of YouTubers in Vietnam who do cooking, countryside stuff, outdoors, and to be honest, they're way better than I am at doing this. I just enjoy learning. Some things I'm okay, some things I'm straight up terrible at, but I'm learning. The main reason why I started speaking English in my videos is to show the world more about Vietnam. You have lots of YouTubers in Vietnam who do tourism or food or sometimes cultural stuff, but my niche has always kind of been more outdoors, sometimes catch and cook, cooking. Things have changed a little bit because of COVID, but generally speaking, my niche has been slightly different. And with that being the case, I can show the world Vietnam from a different perspective. However, with YouTube, you can't really predict certain aspects, and I think some of my videos are recommended in Vietnam. I think, I'm still not even sure today, but the majority of my audience does actually speak English in the Vietnamese. It's sometimes close, sometimes there's a bigger gap, so it sort of depends on the video. As many of you already know, I am American, so my perspective I'll be using kind of like American people, American influence based. Before I came to Vietnam, believe it or not, I'm talking with one of my neighbors. Conversation kind of went like this. So I mentioned, yeah, I'm gonna be going to Vietnam. She looks at me in a very unusual way. And I'm like, what is she thinking? She's like, aren't you concerned? And for myself, I'm like, what do I have to be concerned about? Then she follows up with the war. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? She's talking about the Vietnam-American War that happened decades ago, and she actually thought there's still conflict happening today. Yes, unfortunately, I have no problem being American, I have no issue, but this is quite typical of a lot of Americans. Even when it comes to my family, and Nanny, my grandma, if you're watching this, I love you dearly, and I FaceTime with her once a week. But she's also very concerned with me being in Vietnam. She's never left the country and she knows very little about Vietnam, but for her, she's able to see more and more through my videos, which is nice. I don't know if she watches all of them. Actually, I think my family probably doesn't watch all my videos. But anyways, just saying. And even when it comes to my parents who have not yet been to Vietnam, they were planning to, by the way, but when COVID happened, so they had to cancel their flight. But soon they will come and I'll make lots of videos with my parents, you guys. They didn't have the opportunity to travel outside of America. I think it was when I was 19, 20 years old. I used to race with Team USA and I had a world championships in Italy. And that was the first time they had the opportunity to leave the country because of a sporting event that I had. And today they're more familiar with Vietnam because of my videos and a lot of the conversations that we do have. And another example, you guys, I will be 33 very shortly, or 34 in Vietnam. My birthday is coming up. But it's been almost 17 years since I've played video games, and I recently picked up the game Call of Duty Mobile. I know this probably sounds ridiculous and is surprising to many of you, but I'm pretty good at it. It's fun. I enjoy this game. I'm pretty good at it, and I started playing with a clan mostly based in Iran. Also some Pakistanians, Indians, and some Filipino, but from Iran or Iran, most of them are based. One guy in particular I became very good friends with, and he knows nothing about Vietnam, but he started watching my YouTube channel, which is awesome because now I have some friends in Iran where they're learning about Vietnam and they would never have this opportunity before. The main reason why I speak English on my YouTube channel, or I should say mostly English, is to show the world more about Vietnam from like an English perspective. And again, with my niche, I think I can show them maybe a bit more compared to the average YouTuber in Vietnam. And for another reason, you guys, believe it or not, but I am actually shy. Yes, I am shy to film when there's a lot of people around. And it doesn't matter what language it is, in English or Vietnamese. But if you've watched my videos for a long time, even if it's in the US or Vietnam, I am always either one, by myself, with a few people or a very small group. Occasionally I've done some videos where there's more people around, but I am straight up just shy. I'm very uncomfortable and I'm quite nervous doing this. So for example, I filmed at a Gam Tam place, just a very short intro. Breakfast, pole spear fishing, pole spear. Today we're gonna go to the south end of Phu Quoc. And it took me like 15 minutes to film literally 10 seconds of talking because my eyes are wandering around. I'm super shy. I'm waiting for people to leave. I'm waiting for this. I'm just straight up shy. And it doesn't matter, again, if it's in English or Vietnamese. I think Vietnamese, technically, I am a bit more shy, but generally speaking, I'm shy regardless of the language. If it comes to, say, a big video production, we have a big production crew, a lot of cameramen, I'm not shy whatsoever, and it doesn't make any difference. But when I'm holding my phone, it is so awkward. It is so unbelievably awkward for me, you guys. So awkward. I know this may sound surprising to a lot of you. It's just so weird. It is it's just weird. Like right now I'm filming and this video is taking me way longer than it should because some people are like around staring at me, and when I had to speak Vietnamese earlier, I'm super shy because saying bad words, and I understand 100% what those comments are saying. I'm very shy, super shy. With that being the case, here I am being vulnerable with you guys. So if any of you have ever learned a second language or is trying to learn a second language, we can probably relate in a number of ways. And with that being said, I'm going to make an effort to do more videos speaking Vietnamese. Even if I was fluent in Vietnamese, I probably would still speak mostly English. And by the way, you guys, I am not fluent in Vietnamese. I have a pretty strong understanding for like my needs, my necessities, getting around, small talk, but certain conversations I know nothing about. Some conversations I know a lot about in regards to the language and word choices. Unfortunately, with my Vietnamese, I think my listening is probably the worst, which will often make me look worse at Tiếng Việt than I actually am. That being the case, I'm still going to try to do more videos with locals and interacting, but I'm so shy, you guys, I'm so shy. And again, English, America, Vietnam, doesn't matter where I am, it's so weird for me to film by myself talking to a camera. It's just straight up awkward for me. And another reason that kind of goes with the shyness, but slightly different as well, is if any of you have ever had to listen to somebody speak a second language and they don't have a very high fluency, you will get tired. I know in my videos, a little bit you guys like, maybe a little bit more would be better, and I will try to do. But for me to do long videos in Tiếng Việt, I'll miss certain words, my grammar's a little bit screwed up, and you'll get really tired just listening to me. And I know some of you guys will be like, no, I won't. Yes, you will, I promise you. If you guys have not experienced that, maybe go to like a language exchange and find somebody who's learning Vietnamese and try to talk with them for like an hour. You're going to be very, very sleepy and questionably suicidal. In conclusion, I'm very shy just to film around people regardless of English or Vietnamese. But I want to make clear, you guys, you can keep me accountable. I will try to do more videos interacting with locals in Vietnamese. I might need to have maybe like Nấm Lùn help me interview someone just to make the conversation go a bit faster, but I'll try to do more videos so you guys can see like my Vietnamese level. Again, it's kind of all over the place. I know a ton of fish though, and animal species. My God, I know so many Vietnamese when it comes to animals and fish. But that's not really helpful in a daily conversation. It just makes me look awesome because I know so many fish and animal species in Vietnam. And for you guys, for Vietnamese audience, for international audience, I'm very thankful for all of you, and I will try to do more for my Vietnamese audience too. For the reasons I did mention, the shyness is probably a big factor I need to get over. In conclusion, you guys, well, I got paint on my hands. Okay, in conclusion, I want to show the world more about Vietnam. Also, I'm straight up shy to film around a ton of people. And lastly, I don't really want to bore you guys with kind of broken Vietnamese. And with that being the case, I will be practicing more Vietnamese, and I'm hoping to do more videos with locals. It sort of just kind of depends. And I'll even ask, say, Nấm Lùn when she's in my video to speak Vietnamese more with me because it's a lot easier to do it. And for you guys in the comment section, please tell me below if you want to maybe see me speak more Tiếng Việt or you're okay with whatever I'm doing right now. I can try to do a lot more Tiếng Việt in her channel, so you guys can check that out. I'll put her link and information below. But you have to give her crap because I think she's really shy and uncomfortable, so you can encourage her to make a channel because I'll try to speak a lot of Tiếng Việt on that because it won't matter so much. And for all the hate comments out there, if you guys are wondering, they don't really bother me. And if you want to leave like a legitimately good hate comment for me, try not to use bad words and links because YouTube will filter that and put it in a spam section. So if you're trying to insult me in the best possible way, be a little bit better with your word choice because again, you need me to see the comment. So again, don't swear, don't use links, but figure out another way to leave hate. That's for me or any YouTuber you want to give a lot of hate. So that's just my advice for the people that want to shit on me. But for you guys, I hope you found this video useful. Don't hate me too much in the comment section. I am trying. But all right, you guys, have a great day.